Question. I recognize the member for Orleans.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, Ontario's young people are in crisis. More than 200,000 are out of work. For teenagers, that's 1 in 4 can't find a job. The Skills Development Fund that was supposed to be there to help them has turned into a $1 billion boondoggle. The Auditor General found that it's not fair, transparent, or accountable, with politically connected low-ranked projects getting funded over higher-scoring ones. Now, a forensic audit has uncovered tens of millions of dollars in irregular spending, so serious that one recipient was referred to the OPP, the same recipient who took the Minister of Labour to a Leafs game and had him to his Fashion Week wedding in Paris. Now, Madam Speaker, the Minister of Finance is supposed to be the guardian of the public purse. So, to the Minister, through you, did he budget for the SDF and increases to the SDF before or after he knew about political interference and the fundraising scheme that has caused such a scandal?
Minister of Labour.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, when it comes to the youth of this province who are seeing the uncertain economic times we're in, they're seeing a premier that's got a plan to build. Youth that were abandoned by that party, Speaker, who let apprenticeship rates slide, who turned their backs on working-class men and women of this province. In manufacturing, let's go to another sector. Their high-tax agenda drove out manufacturing, crushing our manufacturing sector. It's this premier that's cut taxes, this premier that's created a climate for economic development growth, Speaker, that are empowering young people who are joining new residency spots, new doctor spots, new nursing spots, young PSWs who are getting trained to enter the workforce, Speaker. Many of these programs supported through the Skills Development Fund with one goal, to train. We're going to continue doing that, Speaker, to offer a better tomorrow for Ontario, to nation build, to stand tall on a global stage, to domestic and onshore our supply chains. And, Speaker, we've had no support from the members opposite, who voted against each and every measure we've taken to nation build and to build a strong.
Member for Orleans.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. Last week, I took the minister's advice. I visited All Pro Electric in Ottawa, an SDF recipient that's actually working. Young people in trades, real jobs, real skills, no lobbyists, Madam Speaker. Their message to me was clear. Don't let the scandal destroy the program. Clean it up. Employers and trainees who are doing everything right are now terrified that the successful program will be cancelled because of the government's mismanagement and political favoritism. We don't want the SDF to be cancelled, Madam Speaker. We want it to be cleaned up and for ministers to be held accountable. Now, I've always thought that the Minister of Finance was an honourable person. So, Madam Speaker, through you, what measures is he going to put in place to ensure that his budget measures aren't abused by political insiders and a fundraising scheme that's holding down this government?
I recognize the Minister of Finance.
Madam Speaker, well, why doesn't the member, the honourable member opposite, do something right for the province of Ontario and vote for the fall economic statement? Can you do that? That, Madam Speaker, would be the honourable thing to do. But let me tell you this. You know, is the member opposite voting for the 18,000 new construction jobs at Darlington? New jobs, good jobs in our nuclear energy. No, he's voting against it, Madam Speaker. And while their government was in power, what did they do for the 300,000 manufacturing jobs that left this country? They didn't stand up for Ontario workers. They didn't stand for Ontario businesses. They keep voting no. Which way are we voting? Yes or no? Which way are they voting? No. Which is the right way to go? The answer for Ontario is yes.